Don't hurry up to fall into Procrustean bed. Concept itself is not art. Is not art yet.
Someone has to show the courage to talk the truth and get things moving in the right direction. Spiritual and intellectual mediocrities rob us of the chance to live a full life with their politically correct ignorance. The sneaky puppeteers of the art world, gallery owners and pompous verbose reviewers, neglect anything that does not fit into the framework and is a slave to profit, and therefore avoids giving a platform to any art that might offend by highlighting uncomfortable truths. Without the approval of the arrogant clique of overrated art critics, who are the very people who fail to truly understand art, forward-looking artists are sidelined when they should be taken more seriously. Until free minds create a step change, making these spiritually limited kingmakers see the light, they are deprived of legitimate opportunities to demonstrate their art to a world that desperately needs it. Many artworks selling for millions are not much better than the efforts of students on the first day of a foundation course at art college. The music business and the art world alike feels like a closed circuit of moneyed snobs who are short-sighted when it comes to new talents. The woke world is still in bondage to fig leaf mentality, by which explicit imagery is always seen as pornography and has been demonized by self-righteous femme-prudes snarling about the objectification of women and their victimhood. The situation in today's world, paralyzed by the lack of profound and original thinking, deserves a frank assessment. For thousands of years, art has celebrated beauty, evoking enthusiasm and inspiration in humanity, shaping the environment of its spiritual and aesthetic existence. Calling itself contemporary art, it pollutes the exhibition spaces of galleries and museums around the world. The octopus of art galleries gorges itself on triteness and ugliness, corrupted by its lack of vision and instinct for beauty. It dumbs down artists themselves, who become seduced into binging on the same beloved trivia of a truth-phobic world, poisoned by avarice. Artists become co-opted into a circus performance where they resemble clowns dancing on the bones of their predecessors. In this assembly line of derivative art, they endlessly reproduce parodies of past masterpieces. They are cannibals, feeding off their own kind because they cannot make an original food. People who call themselves artists, who have nothing to say, seem to compete to see who can do worse, exploiting the poverty of imagination to the limit. Non-stop replication of stereotypes and endless floundering in the subconscious induces mortal boredom, with their pretentiousness scaring away visitors to exhibition spaces. In addition to this bag of tricks, there are decorative crafts, also intended to lull the vigilance of eyes and minds hungry for true beauty. Anti-aesthetic and deliberate vacuity, coupled with vulgarity and bad taste, triumph on all fronts. The sense of truth and beauty that is supposed to distinguish art from everything else has been completely displaced by far-fetched concepts of inner emptiness. Other forms of art, such as music and literature, cannot afford such luxury. Music does not exist without harmony, and literature without clearly articulated thought. But thanks to enterprising art dealers, so-called contemporary art exists as fiction that allows them to make money out of nothing. Why not just call this type of creativity the art of business? At least then there wouldn't be all this confusion about whether we're in a showroom or a city dump. Art criticism is also involved in the process of stupefaction, having transformed itself from a helper to the viewer and his enlightener into a lackey of big business, justifying the absence of content. Using banal verbiage, this cast of fake influencers and gallery landlords, parasiting on the momentary interest of the market, are ready to sell you counterfeit postulations and justifications of the ugly. Profane the essence of art, turning the obvious inside out, plunging the consciousness into a state of lethargy. So many values are inverted. Beauty, which for centuries was the guide into the graceful dimension of wonder, has become an outsider in a world where everything and everyone is overconfidently ruled by haughty facelessness. There is a danger that it is not only art which has lost its sacred meaning, but probably the entire current era that will take up less than one line in history